To the naive UFC fan, Saturday night was Bo Nickal's time to enter the middleweight rankings. However, what fans and odds makers failed to understand was the level of opponent he had in front of him. Today we will break down how Reinier de Ridder battered Bo's body with a subtle but extremely effective clinch striking system. We'll cover the 3 steps in the system so we can better understand it, and then add it to our own MMA arsenal. The overhook. In grappling exchanges, most positions favor the fighter with the underhook. Think half guard in the mount. Whoever has underhooks dominates the inside real estate of the position. This is a concept Gordon Ryan often brings up in the grappling, and it is widely true. So when Bo Nickal gets into the clinch with de Ridder, he immediately gets underhooks. Rather easily too, so he's winning the position, right? Wrong. The overhook, or whizzer, is the first step in de Ridder's clinch striking system. With the overhook, de Ridder controls the arm of Nickal while also extending it. This is assisted by the monstrous height that the 6'4" de Ridder has for middleweight, but when Bo has the underhook, that arm becomes completely useless in a striking situation. It can obviously not strike effectively, but it also can't defend against strikes. In contrast, you see de Ridder's overhook arm can do a few things: control the arm, dictate range with a frame on the hip, and also block the path for Bo's knees. You can understand why in this position, the overhook can be extremely effective. Head position. Posture and positioning are 2 very important and perhaps overlooked aspects of striking with power. To illustrate this, bring your feet together as close as they can and straighten your legs completely. Now, try and throw any strike. You can sense the clear power difference from these strikes versus throwing them with proper posture and position. Taking this concept into the clinch, it is obvious why head position is such an important factor. To achieve good head position in the clinch, you drive the crown of your head into the chin of your opponent. This affects both their posture and positioning, which makes them less threatening with their strikes and also more susceptible to yours. De Ridder was dominating the battle for head position time and time again, and in doing so, put himself in a great position to deal out significant damage and take practically none in return. Wrist control. With the last 2 steps we went over completed, de Ridder is already dominating the clinch position. However, when we look at the position, there remains one defensive option for Nickal. Can you find it? If you said his free arm, you are absolutely right. The only thing stopping de Ridder from landing clean, undefended strikes is that free arm. The solution to this is simple: wrist control. De Ridder would look to control the free arm by grabbing onto the wrist and guiding it away from a place where it could be used defensively. It is most common to control the free arm from this position with your free arm. When this is successfully done, it opens the path for the knee to the body, which de Ridder battered Nickal with over and over. This in itself is frankly a dominant position, but once de Ridder started seeing Nickal fade, he got even greedier. With Nickal pinned against the cage wall and abandoning his underhook to try and defend his body, de Ridder, using tremendous head position, traps Nickal's free arm with his overhook arm. This position is almost equivalent to trapping both arms when on your opponent's back, leaving them to only use their chin to stop the choke. De Ridder has completely removed any offensive and defensive capabilities for Nickal. This leads to a plethora of strikes to both the body and head of Nickal, who eventually lashes out with some offense of his own, but de Ridder calmly ducks under and returns with more shots. He then walks down an already broken Nickal and puts the cherry on top: a beautiful knee, which lands as Nickal is throwing a left hand. So in summary, de Ridder's 3-step clinch system allowed him to dominate and finish Bo Nickal inside 2 rounds. To implement this into our own game, we must remember these 3 steps. Number 1, the overhook. Use it to control the arm, the range, and the weapons of your opponent. Number 2 is head position. Drive the crown of your head into your opponent's chin to put yourself in an advantageous striking posture. Number 3, wrist control. This is the cherry on top. Control the final defensive option of your opponent to get through clean, undefended strikes.